So I guess.
Derrel Jazz Johnson here with Danny Green Sr., Danny Green Jr. How are you gentlemen doing?
Doing well, man. Doing well.
Very well, thank you.
Well, you have your son here, so how would you critique his game thus far? I know you've been the one that's groomed him, so what are some things that you have him working on to improve his game in the NBA?
You know what? I do critique his game quite a bit, but I got to say he's been playing very, very well. I've been very proud of the way he's playing. He's making adjustments as he goes along. He was known primarily as a spot-up shooter, and now he's doing a little bit more than that. Now he's actually taking it off the dribble, getting to the rim. We talk about those things sometimes, but he's at the age now he pretty much knows what he has to do, to get to the next level.
What were your thoughts? He scored a career-high 28 points 2 games ago. What were you? I see you smiling now. What were your thoughts when you were watching that game?
First of all, I was very proud and very happy for Danny. I mean, he's been shooting the ball very well lately. But second to most important, it doesn't surprise me when he does those things. I tell Danny all the time, I think that he actually can perform at an all-star level whenever he's capable of doing that.
So you have a couple of younger brothers, one who's playing in high school right now. What kind of game do you think he has, and how do you try to help your younger brother with his basketball game?
When I come back in the summertime, we get in the gym a little bit. I think his biggest problem is he doesn't study the game as much, as we like him to. So we have to use different things to motivate him, because he likes sneakers and stuff like that. So in order to get him to stay out of trouble and get in the gym, you got to offer him some sneakers. But for the most part, I think he's doing well. He's playing well here. He's more of a slasher, more of a point guard. But we said when we get in the gym, try to teach him the game. The biggest thing is it's not a talent thing for him. It's more of a mental game than anything. So.
How did you like coming to Barclays Center to see your son play?
This is my first time here. I'm impressed with the arena. They did a nice job here. And anytime he comes in town, I'm happy just to see him because I don't get to see him often. He's on the road a lot.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Anytime, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, what is your son, Rashard, your second oldest son, Rashard? What is he up to right now?
Right now, Rashad's back in California, San Francisco, at his old school where he graduated, working in rehab, and he had a ruptured tendon in his shooting hand. It took him about 7-8 months to recover. He's looking to go into Summer League, D-League, and he had an offer to play D-League this year, but he didn't feel he was ready to come back this early. So next summer he'll be in Summer D-League.
Okay, and I talked to Danny about Devontae, but what are your thoughts on Devontae and his play as a ninth grader right now?
He has a high skill level for a kid that's a ninth grade and a freshman, but Danny hit it on the head. Right now we're attacking more of his mental aspect of the game because physically he has the tools pretty much to do whatever. He can get anywhere he wants on the court. He can shoot the ball pretty well. And Danny and Rashad do a good job. He looks up to them, and they do a good job of keeping him in line and telling him what he needs to work on.
And Dante, the youngest one, he's got a big brother in the NBA, another brother that plays basketball, another brother in the ninth grade. How does he feel? I think he's like probably king of the world with 3 older brothers and a great father like you.
Let me tell you something. I think that the little guy, my 8-year-old, he's probably the king of all kings. He sees what his brothers does. He watches his brothers on TV, and he goes to all his brothers' games. At St. Mary's. But more importantly, he still wants to compete himself, and he already thinks that he's good enough now to beat them.
That he doesn't lack confidence, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Well, it's great talking to you about your 4 sons. I look forward to watching Danny play, and the rest of them. Hopefully, they'll all get a chance to compete on this level someday.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Pleasure meeting you.